Alright. So, we had a streamer engineer game. In the theme of keeping engineering, maybe we'll do Dwarf. Because I do see a lot of people say that this character is, like, really hard for them to beat. And, well, I will say that it's definitely not the best of the engineering characters. It is okay. I mean, the main thing is, like, I just go wrench with it, and the gimmick is that, like, your wrenches will actually do damage, which basically never happens with an engineering build, so that's kind of nice. But the downsides are pretty massive. Like, you're getting minus 100 attack speed. That's actually minus 50 because the attack mod is reduced by 50, but it's still, like, wrench is already a slow weapon, so... And the fact that you can't, like... It's, like, kind of hard to get positive on your attack speed, / maybe not worth it in a lot of cases, since those mods are reduced. The dodge I could care less about. It's like, that's a useless stat anyway, so that's not really a negative, but the attack speed is the main negative here. And I suppose the other negative would be that the positive just isn't, like, that good. Now, if you can somehow stack a bunch of engineering with it, then it's good. And maybe the other weapons would be better at that, but the catch-22 there is, like, you know... I mean, if you look at your starting weapons, it's like... Hammer doesn't scale with engineering. Or it doesn't have anything for engineering, I should say. I mean, it scales off the melee, which will naturally scale. But, I don't know, I guess that's one way you could do it. I mean, you could go, like, hammer... I guess if you're going to do hammer, you might as well do mace, since you scale off of your negative attack speed. I guess I could try that. I mean, I just find the wrench to be pretty relatively easy. Tell you what, we could do a two-part. Maybe we could do one mace run, one wrench run. We'll try the wrench run first to see, and we'll compare if it's easier or not. Because I know that this is just... Oh, crap. I already messed up. I'm supposed to, like... That's fine. We need to get 6 of them together. Ah, damn fucking... Alright, we'll get one here. Should be able to get 2 stacks in the first wave, but I completely forgot to do, you know, what I need to do. Oh well. Alright, hopefully these spawn relatively near each other, because then I can hopefully get a stack. It's really hard to get stacks up until like wave 9 is my experience usually. So it's like you don't really have a hero power until later in the game. We're just not going to stack one here, it looks like. We're off to a horrible start because I screwed everything up. You do want speed to be able to get those stacks. We could do... I don't really want any of this. Just take harvesting. Take that. Okay, I might be able to create a pocket over here. It's very hard though, because there's just not a high volume of enemies to, okay, we might be able to get one here. How did that not get a stack? Are you kidding me? Sometimes I'm just like, I don't understand this, the logic here. Okay, got a stack there at least. But then we got like no money. God damn. Oh, the catch-22 of it all. Take that. I suppose we could lock that as well. Let's try to get money now. The stacks aren't as important as getting money, so... So like I said, you're not realistically going to stack much until there's an actual volume of enemies to do it with. Your turrets are just going to be killing stuff too fast. Try to pick up all the ×2s first. Damn. Okay. Alright, that's good. I think we'll take the harvesting. Alright, that should be fine. If I would have took the 6% speed, maybe I could have got a stack there. This is a wave where we could get stacks if we can, like... The turrets are just so horribly spaced here for me to get stacks. Like, ridiculously bad. Maybe here? Nope. If I stick around this one, I might be able to get it. We don't have any sustain at the moment, but I think the HP is more important. I'm trying to keep the engineering... Like, I can get it through items, but for level ups, I don't know that it's that worth it, because I'm technically going to be stacking it eventually here just fine. Right, early bowler hat's definitely fine. Do we want the muscly dude as well? Because I kind of do want range to some degree, but I think it's fine just to lock both of them. Right, we got a good gap over here. That's... damn it. I can get some built up here. Alright, got a stack. I need more speed. Speed is actually, like, quite essential to being able to stack on this character. Don't do it, don't do it. Oh, this fucking landmine. Why did I buy the landmines? They don't do anything but, like, they don't help you at all. They only hurt you, apparently. Okay, I thought I'd get a stack out of just running into that giant pile of enemies. Apparently I thought wrong. I mean, I'll admit, this character does technically kind of suck, but I don't know. It's just not that bad. Percent damage I don't think we care about. Take some range. It's gonna be pretty hard for me to kill loot aliens. I don't think we want that. Decomposing flesh is probably no good. Alright, can I stack? Very unlikely. Yeah, so let's just get materials. Alright. We do want that. Take that. Take this now because we don't want to take it into 9. 9 is our turn to stack. Let's take this to just get the curse. We don't care about that. Yeah, so let's remember there is an extra enemy health on this one, but that's fine. It's not really a great stacking wave anyway. It's also not a great wave to give a bunch of tanks a bunch of health, but what are you going to do? You gotta take the T at some point. Earlier the better. I might be able to actually stack here still. Let's try. Alright, got a stack. Yeah, I need to stick in the top left here. Okay, that is not a stack. That is? Okay, I'm like, come on, dude. I think they need to be granting a little leeway, a little more leeway with this character. I guess the celery tea prevented me from getting some stacks, but it's okay. Now going into this fight, I could take the engineering, but I think we gotta stick to the character here. Yeah, I think the speed is gonna be better. The range. For this fight, I don't think we want laser turrets. I wouldn't mind taking this since we're a bit behind on melee damage. You typically don't need to take it on this character, but if I'm going to get stacks, then I need to. There's a stack. Try to let him build up and get some stacks. This is why I don't want to stack engineering necessarily. I'm like, I need them to stick around so I can get a stack. Damn it, there's 5. They're right here. Got 1 stack there. Darn it. These turrets are just so horribly placed for me to get any stacks. I should be getting so many more stacks on this wave, but like, literally they're all evenly spread like all around the map, and yeah, I'm like, it only does this on this character, I swear. It's like every other character, they're like, we'll just like put them in horrible places, but they're like, oh no, it will finally place your turrets in reasonable locations when you don't actually want it. Stupid assholes. Well, we didn't stack hardly any engineering, so I'm going to have to start stacking it through old means here. This is not a great example of the character, but maybe it's an example of when shit doesn't go too well, I guess. Bone dice, probably fine. I do need, you know, a large component of this character is, you know, doing that. Okay, definitely we want that. I might take this too. It's my only form of sustain at the moment, which is luck, and I do have some extra plant scaling. How am I going to stack this? I need to build these fuckers up. Okay, we got one there. Those guys are going to be the key, because they can tank a few hits. Okay, right there. How did that not get a fucking stack? You know, I take it all back. Fuck this character. Just on the principle of that bullshit happening, it's like, there too. It's like, dude, how is that not a stack? How's that not a stack? Like, it's like, you have to have this single wrench get the kill. It's ridiculous. Like, it's so stupid, actually. Yeah. This character sucks. Even if it's technically fine, this character sucks. This is like, this is tilting beyond all measure. Like no stacks out of all of that. It's so stupid. Yeah, I forgot how annoying this character is. Screw this character. Take the health over the luck. I'm already getting luck here. This is probably worth taking. I think it'll always be positive, and if it isn't positive, that's fine. That means we've got so many structures that it's ridiculous. We don't care about that. This almost sucks too. We could go with a pearl. We've got actually an okay build for it. Like, the reason I want this is like, we still are actually getting engineering even with the lack of stacks, and the speed reduction, I don't know, it's just not worth 110 to me. Right, can I get any stacks on this one? It seems like it, because look at the turret placement. This is what you expect from engineering, where it's just like, oh, we'll put it all on one side of the map. But then it's like, wave 11 is such a crap wave compared to 9 and 10 for this, but I think we'll be able to get some stacks, it looks like. There's one. Try to stack it up here. Got another. Don't do it, don't do it. Ugh, no stack there. Such bullshit, dude. Okay, I need to go pick these up. We're gonna die in the name of stacks. Alright, we only got like 2 stacks. Ridiculous. We need more speed. It's like you need so much speed to actually get your shit on this. Alright, whatever. Get some damage. I may buy this. It counteracts this, but I don't know. Maybe not. Alright, we have a lot of bags. Wow, they limited those? They never used to be limited. It's kind of lame. I swear, some of the decisions these developers make, it's like, why? Why? Like, do you just not want your players to have fun? That's what when I see changes like that, I'm just like, that makes no sense on a single player game to make that type of change. That's the thing, it's like, balance. People get too caught up in like the balance that you know, multiplayer games require when discussing like a fucking single player game. It's like, dude, the primary goal of a single player game should be to have fun, not to have like complete and perfect balance. And like, yeah, like why would I limit the amount of bags a player can get? That's beyond dumb. That's like fucking 0 IQ shit right there. It's like, oh, these people are getting too much money from bags. I gotta stop them. How dare they have fun? This must end at once. Let's take some regen. Let's make a tier 4. I'll take that. Don't need the eye patch. Take that. I wouldn't mind the Lucky Charm and the Sunken Bell, but I don't know if I want to lock for them. I'll just keep going here. Yeah, call that good. Alright. We'll have a Horde, which will be nice. Not this way, but the next. I don't know. Okay, we can go maybe over here to stack. This laser turret will have low rate of fire. Man, the range on that explosive turret, though, what the hell? Okay, the explosive turret, of course, has to spawn literally in the middle of the map. Why did I take that explosive turret? It was like, okay, it's actually not in the middle of the map. Its range is just ridiculous. Like, I don't know why the range on that thing is so giant. Still, though, it's in the center of the map. It's just low on the map, but it's still killing, like, literally everything single-handedly. Darn it, engineering. Why are you killing everything? You're not supposed to do this. Aren't you known for not killing anything? Padding. We could take some attack speed here if it's tier 3. It's not that good, but it's okay. We don't want to take -5 engineering. Take that. Take that. It's wisdom, not really worth the money. Well, I guess we'll take another tier 4 at this point. Like, who cares? Just whatever. Not a good one for me to take the lure on, so I'll just wait till next round. Alright, we should hopefully get stacks without even trying here, but... Alright, we got 1 stack. Mainly need to... I need to move the fight away from the right side of the map here if I want to get stacks. Nothing. This character is so frustrating. No way am I not getting stacks from all of that, dude. Like, come on. I'm, like, purposely trying to let the enemies live and come over here. Okay, I am getting stacks, though. We're stacking. We're stacking now. Let's go clear out the map a bit, though. I can't let them completely overwhelm me. Okay, now I'm happy to have these tier 4s. We stacking. We stacking, alright. Okay, now our engineering is quite high. I don't mind it. Take a little bit more health. And we can take all of these things. This should be good, as should this. We have no crit chance. I'm very unlikely to get crit chance. This technically reduces my engineering to take this turret, but it's not really worth not taking. Like, at this point now, I've basically stacked all I need to stack. The character's kind of good to go at this point. So it's like, as you can see, it's like, it's not the greatest character. It's frustrating to play, but it's not a bad character. Like, because, you know, like that Horde, for example, on a normal fight, my wrenches would not be able to clear the map like they were there. So, like, you know, you look at my wrenches, they're not scaling like a really good melee build would, but they're scaling enough that I actually can kill stuff with them, which is unheard of for wrenches, right? That's the kind of gimmick with this character, in my opinion. But we'll try the other playstyle too, which is to use like the mace or whatever it was after this to try to compare. My guess is it won't be as good as this, because like, why stack engineering if you're not going to use wrenches, right? That's my thoughts, usually with any engineering related character. Alright, that's definitely good. Take that. We can take... I think we're good on attack speed. Maybe some range. Take some armor for sure. We're definitely behind on armor. Alright, we'll take that. Do I want wheat? Doubt it. It's so expensive at this point. Don't need any of this. We could take this. Wandering Bot's great. Does reduce my engineering, but whatever. Big Arms are not even that good, I feel, here for that much money. I'd just rather buy this stuff. Right, Incendiary Turret. Lighthouse definitely not doing too much work toward the end here, but that's fine. We kind of already outlined that if Lighthouse isn't getting me much engineering, I'm in a good spot, similar to like Recycling Machine in that way. So now that I've stacked a pretty good amount of engineering, having a bunch of structures is just going to destroy everything. They claim to have fixed lag issues in the latest patch. I can confirm they did not. It is literally not fixed whatsoever. I am lagging massively. And my Steam Deck is still unplayable with SMGs. Hey, we're still getting stacks here and there. Got another one. Big range. That is probably not worth $200. Yeah, at this point everything's pretty expensive, so I need to only buy the essentials. I could switch my 200 range it's cursed. I've never seen a cursed axolotl. I guess it just gives you a flat bonus to both the things that are swapping. I mean, the only way that this makes sense is if I You know, I could reduce it and then get something else. Oh, armor. It's armor, right? Oh, we're so doing that. Oh, do I have the money to do that? Yeah, I do. Wait. It didn't change. Fuck. I don't know if this is going to actually work. I don't think it will. I think it stamps the item the minute you see it. My thought here is like I reduce the elemental so that it's 0, it's not positive. And then I can get 200 something armor because armor would be my lowest positive stat. You know what? I don't need the range to win, so let's just do it for science. Alright, well. That sucks. I hate that the item can't be programmed a little more smart. Improved tools are not good for us because we have negative attack speed. Well, whatever. We really want to see the elemental book then. Because we have 200 elemental and we'd get so much engineering out of that. I should actually just spend the next 2 shops completely hard rolling for it, I feel. Like, be very picky with what I buy. Because if I could... That would be the best engineering elemental book I've ever had in my life. Oh my god, assuming I don't just fucking die here. That range would have been nice. Hey, but at least we got elemental. I guess I'll buy a scared sausage if I see one. I don't know. I have a crap load of elemental damage. Might be among the most elemental damage I've ever stacked. Okay, how is this elite not fucking dead yet? He's just sitting in my turrets, like... My turrets are just all of a sudden weak. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, we can replenish some of our range. I did say I need to be picky, but cursed items, I feel, are worth it. And tree is worth it. But, okay. I won't buy that. Okay, we'll buy that. I guess I'm not going to hard roll for that thing. Let's be honest, I'm not going to find it. Like, a tier 3 is like a needle in a haystack trying to find. I really wish, though, that the game would just, like, give you a bone if you happen to have a bunch of elemental and engineering. I wish it would just, like... I wish that was just, like, a condition to get the item. You know, almost like a quest. And that would make a lot more sense. Otherwise, that item is just always useless. I don't think I've ever had that item in all my hours, hundreds of hours of playing this game. I don't think I've ever had that item actually do anything for me. Even when it seems like it would. But it would here if I could find it. That's my promise. Like, why not just make items like that are useless pretty much every time you see them? Why not just remove them from the actual pool, but have them show up as special things where it's like, okay, if I have over 50 engineering and over 50 elemental, it will show up in the shop, like, with a high % or something, you know? Because it's a unique, it's not like you're going to keep seeing it. We need the luck to try to find it. And take some more attack speed, I guess. Frozen Heart. Okay. The burning activating slower hurts my incendiary turrets, but those aren't that good of a turret anyway. Yeah, they're only doing 96 if you compare to, like, my tier 1. Like, how did that... They've only done 27? Okay. That's not what I expected to see. Well, either way, this would add... It's only 10%. I mean, let me think about that. There's still like 24 damage to these. It's basically nothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it. Like, whatever. Alright, we will take this. Should probably take that. I mean, I have the anvil, but I still may as well lock that, right? Really wish that axolotl play would work the way it should, you know. Which is to say that it swaps the actual lowest and highest. Like, it should allow me to make a heads-up play like that, you know what I mean? Like, I should have been able to have it work where it stacked my armor there, but I feel like they just take the laziest route with programming the item, you know? Like you should reword the item to say, like, at the time you see it or something, because, you know, it doesn't actually match what's happening, the card text. And it just ultimately ends up being disappointing. And you can't even lock the item. It's like, there's just so many lines of laziness to how they implemented that item. Take money. This is our last chance to try to get that thing going. So we're gonna, I'll buy this. Otherwise, though, the rest of this money goes into trying to find that item. This is our last wave, and nothing else is really going to help me much. The wings honestly would help me, but in the name of what we got to do, we got to find that item. We got to find it. I'll get a bunch of percent damage if I, at the very least, if I can't find it, because I'll roll that many times. We won't be able to afford it pretty soon. Yeah, I think if I roll now, I'm not going to be able to afford it, so maybe I should just keep going. Yeah, I just want to see if I can find it. Okay, we'll take that. I have padding, whatever. Let's just go next. Like I said, I mean, that item is it's just useless, because the rare times it might be good, you can't find it. And it's, like, impossible to find. I mean, they could do things like make it default on Technomancer or something. It's like, there's just no way to make it good. The only character, the character it always shows up with me is Mage, which has literally not allowed to even use engineering. So it's like, and that's another weird one. It's like, why would you design this item when the only character that actually is focused on elemental can't even use it? Just really weird design decisions all around, but I don't know. But yeah, like I said, it's an easy character. We threw away so much money on this run. You know that it okay, I don't want to speak too soon. I need to actually survive here. But, you know, we threw away all of that range that we gathered for nothing, and we spent $400 to do that. And then you know, instead of getting actual items at the end, I spent 900 gold rolling, and we still won. And it's not like I had really great time stacking things, so it's like, I think I at least illustrated that the character really isn't that hard. It's just not that fun compared to all the other engineering characters. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool to be able to kill stuff through wrenches, but even by the end game, it's like, whatever, 100 damage, that's not, like, super relevant. You're still an engineering build at the end of the day, but you do stack a decent amount of engineering. 82 is no joke. So, we got 142 out of that. That ended up doing 37k. Got 1,000 out of that. This stupid item. 1,000. We had a lot of damage out of that incendiary turret. We got 18 and 4. Technically worse than expected value, but just a little bit. This was still positive. 10 ain't bad. And we got 140 out of that. Not bad considering I literally never remembered that I had it. Got 65 experience gain out of that. Not bad at all. 750 out of those, which are limited for some reason. 9,000 out of those. Useless items. Well, okay, now do we want to try... I guess I'll try the other one. I'm not like that motivated to play the other variant. I guess the idea now with the mace is that I don't really care that much about engineering. I'm just using engineering to scale my melee damage. Basically the thought here is I will get stacks, I'll stack a bunch, and just do a ton of melee damage, which will scale decently well. Alright, let's try to get 6 of them together. It'll be definitely easier to stack this way. God, these fucking enemies are spaced so stupidly. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? 1 stack. Okay, so wrench already better to start with. I wouldn't mind this. I mean, it's a horrible item, but we will need to pick up any engineering related stuff. Not stuff like this though. Not actual scaling. We just want like turrets and stuff. I don't know what I'm rolling for here because I'm not going to find mace. So I guess I'm rolling for items. I should just buy that. I mean, I could take wrench still. I feel like that defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to do, though. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to this. Because if I take the wrench, it's just gonna turn into what we just did, so... I want to actually try to do this build. Are you fucking me? Like, what the hell? Okay, it is stupid how hard it is to, get stacks. Alright, we need speed for sure. Maybe go stacks? Could be pretty good. The go stacks pivot? I'm open for it. Let's take it. Alright, we're gonna need that. Roll one more time. We don't want flint. I mean, we could. Would that be weird? We would just abandon the mace, which honestly I'm down to do. It's pretty bad. Well, we can keep it for now. I think I will just try to do some weird ethereal build. Alright, make sure that that landmine doesn't screw us here. Alright, good. I'm fine with that. Come on. Oh, the fucking landmines. The landmines are going to be the bane of me. Why did I buy them? Alright, got a stack there. Yeah, we're not getting any more stacks. Okay. Attack speed. Just take the harvesting. We should just kill those guys. We don't need them sticking around. Try to get these guys bunched up here. Alright, we got a stack. The cost of near death. I need to kill this stupid lamprey first. As you can see, I don't think this is better than actual wrenches, but we're giving it a shot here. We're gonna give it an honest effort. How did it miss that 6th one there? It's like, dude, it just wants you to not get stacks. Maybe, you know, if you could... I don't know how I didn't get a stack there. Dude, this character is beyond frustrating to play. In the tier list of unfun characters to play, Dwarf definitely sits top of the mountain. It's nothing, like, there's gotta be a better way to program the stacking here. It's like, dude, if I'm swinging all my weapons into a group of people, give me a stack. Don't screw me out because one random pixel on one random weapon steals the kill, you know? How's that fun? Like, how's that fun? Alright, we can finally buy this. I almost am like, do I even worry about stacking at this point? Because it's so hard to do and probably going to cost me. Oh, thanks, landmine. Thank you for that. You think I would have learned my lesson? My thought was like, oh, I need to get landmines so I can make use of my engineering. Oh, right. It's literally doing nothing but hurting me, because I would have killed those enemies anyway, but now I don't get to stack them. Well, we certainly got some stacks. Some luck, sure. Take. Alright, definitely take that. Not taking the rest of that. It loves to give me useless red items, huh? I should have let all of those live. I mean, I can't just abandon stacking altogether, otherwise why am I playing Dwarf, right? Oh, right, because you're just literally not. I'm gonna explode those now. Oh god, they're on me. Okay. I just need to survive at this point. No stacks. I thought I'd at least get a stack out of one of those. Oh, Walrus is gonna kill me. Alright, barely. Definitely not better than wrenches, I can already tell you that. I guess we can take that. Do I lock a medical turret? I might as well. What about this? I don't think I should be one-shotting stuff for the most part, so I don't think I'll take the ugly tooth. Alright, hopefully when wave 9 hits, we can start just stacking. No stacks. I mean, I need to not run in the middle of two groups like that. That's definitely a positional problem to some degree. But like right here, I should get a stack. Okay, we got a stack there. Oh, I hate tanks. I hate tanks. Just like League of Legends, dude. It's like they take a million hits, they deal all the damage. Is there any weakness to them? No. Alright, we got some stacks there, actually. Not bad. I need some armor, but can only do so much. We have no curse somehow. Let's take some curse. Alright, come on, baby. I'm gonna actually explode that right now. Oh yeah, the stacks. Here we go. And I could just sit on this thing. No stacks? Okay, we got one there. Come on, medical turret. Medical turret definitely needs to save my life this run. We are stacking like a madman. had to abandon my post there for a brief minute because shit was getting ridiculous. Oh my god. So many enemies. This ain't good. Well, I got stacks, that's for sure. Didn't really get many kills. I don't know. That wasn't so hot. We have stacked 0 attack speed with our daggers, by the way. Our dagger, I should say. 2 of them. Armor. Yeah, we need armor. Some harvesting, if I'm... Well, we stacked a crap load of stats, but, like, they're not really that relevant to me with my attack speed being as low as it is. I do need that survivability. I want the lemonade. I guess I'll take it. I guess we'll take that. And I guess we'll take this. And I guess I'll lock this. That jetpack will definitely be positive, but it's not definitely what I'm looking for at the moment, but it's gonna be so cheap at get under 200 bucks for that as a steal. Okay, we got celery tea here. This is actually helping us, I think. Preserving all the tanks for one finishing hit. I didn't want that plant to get taken. Whatever. Certainly the stacking component is better with this build, but the killing component is not. Alright, I just need to take that because I'm literally not getting anything. I don't think we need speed, actually. Like, I can't... this build much more just seems to sit in one place. This doesn't even seem too positive to me right now, but yeah, we'll take it. Okay. I'm open to building some crit. I'm not stacking, but I also need money. I think I can make more money if I don't focus on stacking. Which right now, money's probably more important. I've stacked plenty of stats. Like, I've got enough flat damage to be more than fine here, plus the percent damage that I'm gaining. But what I do need is an actual attack speed, some armor, some maybe crit now to get some sustain. And like turrets and stuff, more landmines. You know, I definitely could use more landmines. Like, I'm just not clearing the map at this point, and that's going to be a huge issue. Alright, we'll take the crit chance. We will take that. We'll take that. There's another mace. I don't know that I would take that. I mean, if I look at the damage, it's like, really, I should just get rid of it. It's not really doing anything. It's, technically it's a faster attacking weapon than Ghost Axe, so... But I think I'd rather just have stats. I don't know. Alright, we'll get the padding. I really want, like, some turrets. Just a turret would be nice. Just one, that's all I'm asking for. Alright, we'll be stacking. Where's my medical turret? I need to sit around that. I literally can't see it. Okay, it's over here. I wish the medical turret had the range of an explosive turret. If you could shoot me from halfway across the map, that'd be great. It's weird, I don't have... You can see just like... Without actual turrets, you just don't kill anything. Like, I don't even have a gentle alien or anything, I don't think. And it looks like... You know, we're just having endless amounts of enemies. Do I even want this? I guess so. I don't really want to lose crit chance, but... Okay, we'll replenish it there. Alright, I'll take that. I might want the candle, since I'm having so much troubles here. I'm going to take this for the armor, not the engineering. Alright, I think it's time to get rid of that. Do we want anything else here? Like, I guess I take this? I do have dodge, and I don't need any of that, really. I don't even think I'd take a bag or treasure map at this point. We really just want, like, better stuff. Okay, how did that not get a stack? No stack there. I think I need to let them build up more, maybe. No stacks. Lack of armor is going to be an issue here. You'll notice like one hit took me nearly dead. Alright, I'll take this. I finally got a turret. That's actually really good. Okay, we'll upgrade that. Structures can crit. I do have crit. I only have one. Well, I don't know. Does it actually count? Does it count my... I know landmine counts as a structure, but does it count as something that can crit? I guess we'll find out. Alright, this is good. We'll just stick around these. Bring the enemy to us. Oh, we need armor. We need armor so bad. This tier 1 turret probably isn't doing much. There's armor. Well, it can crit now. Ooh, community support. Well, we need armor. Let's take more negative armor, sure. That seems smart. I'll take that. Do I care about another small fish? Probably not too much. What the hell? This is an annoying setup. Oh, Lord. I do want to kill this guy. I feel like I need it. It's really hard. Something about the way this guy's bullets fly really puts my mind for a loop, and I end up just like running into them all the time. Okay, something tells me we're not gonna kill that guy. I just can't. I can't. Melee on this guy is just like, once the second stage hits, it's like, what am I gonna do here? I need to survive. Okay, take that. Man, this is like not even worth it. Even if my landmines do crit, like, what am I doing here? I have no money. Screw it, we'll take it. Whatever. Like, what else am I gonna do, right? Alright, another turret. If I get another one, maybe we're okay. I don't think I... Okay, I do have the hook, though, so we should lock that. Yeah, if I can curse any of these, that'd be great. Let's try to live, though. Living might be tough. Why did that thing die? I didn't even hit it. Y'all saw that, right? Like, I didn't hit it, right? I need to stack, and it's kind of not happening. I don't really need to stack. It's kind of irrelevant to me to have melee damage in engineering at this point, really. Like, my main thing is just going to come from the normal ethereal or ghost stacking. Yeah. Still feels like we don't do much damage. Even though I should have, like, so much, shouldn't I? That's useless. Take that. Alright, we did get that cursed. I will take it. And I'll take another one of them for sure. Let's try to lock some stuff that might be useful. Hammer does scale off my melee damage quite well. That's a lot of damage. You know what, that's like not that much more. I need to lock something more here. I'm gonna try for something better. Okay, I did not get something better, whatever. I probably could have maybe locked the helmet, but whatever. Alright. We have an elite. This one's not too bad for melee. This one's maybe more annoying for range, typically. Okay, where are my medical turrets? I need to get to those, like, pronto. Okay, there's both over here, that's good. The lack of attack speed is going to be the enemy. The longest round in the existence of rounds. Literally 7,000 hours long. But we lived, because apparently we're gods at the game. This is way worse than wrenches, by the way. Can we agree on that? And I don't think sticking with mace would have been any different. I need, like, some actual stats here. Like, none of this is doing it. This is so bad. Like, give me something useful. There we go. Armor. Alright, whatever. Should I just try to... What is our pity bonus at? 5. That's like nothing. Whatever, just do that. Lock that. Yeah, whatever. Forgot to hover the stats gained in the last round. I know there's going to be way more stats gained this round from my hero power, but as you can see, kind of what I go back to, it's like what was the point of stacking all of this engineering and melee damage when my attack speed sucks and I don't have any actual, hardly any engineering structures to take advantage of the engineering stat. So that's why the wrenches is just better. It's like you'll get less engineering, I guess. I don't even know if that's true. I mean, what is my engineering at right now? It's at 100. Okay, you definitely get more engineering with this. I have 134 engineering, but I still maintain, like, at what cost? Alright, if that's not gonna curse, I'm not gonna take it. Oh, look, strange book. Where were you the other run? And then, like I said, why do I see it now? Why should I see it when I have 0 elemental damage? These are things that could be improved upon for sure. Need to get something to lock. Just give one last shot here at something. I don't even think the mammoth is that good. I mean, my melee damage is already at 67. Giving me just horrible items here. This is just complete dog shit. I'm not gonna lock any of these. I should have just recycled that hook. I think it did get me one cursed item. I don't even remember what it was. Whatever. It really didn't do anything for me this run. We had it, I don't know, 5 rounds or so. Super overrated item. I'm like, yeah, I could have played into it more, but again, at what cost? At the cost of, like, not rolling for anything in the shops. Not buying anything in the shops. And just praying that I'll eventually get it cursed. Well, not actually improving my situation at all when I definitely needed to improve my situation to even barely scrape by, Man, you really just don't kill anything with this build. At this point, I really wouldn't mind this dodge, actually. We need to get through the final fight here. Well, that's awkward. I don't think I'm gonna buy it then. I only have so much I can do at the end here. Tier 4, not really worth it. A Tier 1 would be the best, because then I could just get that upgraded. Look how much more the Tier 1 does than the Tier 4 when it's cursed. We could take this for the armor. It doesn't look like we're gonna get much here. Yeah, even upgrading this, it's like 10 damage. Ooh-wee. Alright, there we go. Now this is gonna be an upgrade. 297 becomes 317. It's not that much, but you know what? It was much cheaper than the other upgrade. It's still worth. Could take this. I don't think so. I think... Yeah, we'll upgrade that, I guess. We could take the sharp bullet. Then these pierce. Then again, there's not really much AoE in the final fight. Yeah, let's just fight. We got a padding. We'll let that become 1 health or whatever. Ooh, we got a really good turret placement here. We'll just sit in these. Certainly not good at killing elites. Oh my god. Bosses, whatever we want to call them. Maybe I should have bought the piercing. I don't know. The slow-moving bullets are so annoying, but if we just sit here, we should be fine. I love how we're just tickling the enemy. Kind of shows how meaningless the melee damage portion of this is, right? I'm doing about as much damage as passiveness to these guys. What an awful run. I will never do that again. Yeah, go wrenches. If that doesn't illustrate the fact that you really need to go wrenches, I don't know what will. But, beatable, I guess. God, that was awful. How did our axes stack so little? And even this cursed flint stacked so little. Oh, whatever. That was a horrible run. You can tell how skimpy our item list is here. That we weren't killing anything. We weren't making money. But, you know, I technically gained 140 engineering out of the hero power. So it certainly is better at stacking the hero power. But again, what do you get out of it? My 3 tier 1 turrets and 1 landmine are the only thing taking advantage of that engineering. And the melee damage sure was at 72, but these things did no damage at all. You know, when you're attacking that slow, there's just nothing there. But, yeah, anyway. Probably the most healing I've ever gotten out of medical turrets. I don't know why these medical turrets scale so shittily, too. Like, I mean, it took me 145 engineering to get to 10. That's ridiculous. Anyway, though, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.